I'll take you there with my power.
Alright, I'm gonna go straight to the stable, because even I'm getting tired of my fucking meandering. My meandering ways. I'm not even going to change into different clothes. That's how I'd show you that I've turned over a new leaf. It's time for a new Tenfey. I think we should take the Tenfey channel in the direction where it's just about good gameplay. You know, I'll keep my talking to a minimum. Yes, sir. Flying towards the stable. Yep, I see a Korok. Seed puzzle. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, I accidentally put away my paraglider. Well, since I can't gain the height I originally had, I might as well fall down here. And if I'm falling down here, I might as well shoot this fox in the asshole. Okay. Alright. Alright, look. I need Korok seeds because that'll give me more inventory space. So I can carry more good weapons. A wolf was summoned into existence before me, like the little boy from the cornfield Twilight Zone episode. Well, I gotta kill her. Okay. What do we need to do to get to the stable now that we've put ourselves in this predicament? Not much. We could just sort of walk that way. And even talk that way. And if Aerosmith happens to be nearby. You know, I've never noticed a little green binding around this enhanced Lizzle spirit. Isn't that cute? I like to think the Lizzle man that we took it from. No, wait. We took this off a goblin. Never mind. I was going to make up a story about a Lizzle man and his waifu, like, decorating this spear for him so that he can go into battle with her love. It's like how in Final Fantasy IX, Freya has that little bow tied to the end of her tail that Sir Fratley put there. God bless her heart. That man is such a shitheel. Not that I'm bitter. Heaven forbid. Okay. The stable is within our sights. Good God, the journey. A Shin Megami Tensei strange journey. It's not. Wing butterflies and such no longer hold power over me. Well, I gotta see what's in these deposits. What if it's rare ore? It'll give us money. It might not be non-stop and infinite. Oh, I forgot that we threw away our, whatchamacallit, hammer. That's okay. We got bombs and shit. Rock, salt, and flint. That's all you get when you mine with bombs. I should have fucking known better. Alright, now that we've relapsed into our non-professional game-playing ways, let's stop, put some different clothes on, and summon a horse. Don't worry, Magnum, we're just going to a stable. We'll ignore the fucking land Ogorots. We're finally here. Look, and 2 Louis Senpais and 1 Legosi Senpai greeted us. Alright. Now where is this stable shrine? Here, you sit here and hang out by the cooking pot. Hey, it's Cass. Cass, you crazy fucking nut. What are you doing here? Of course, we're real close to his house and his wife and like 6 kids. She's probably up there watching him with binoculars and she's like, down there playing that accordion trying to attract them elf boys, huh? Oh God. I know I like to make jokes about it, but he's genuinely sad, and that makes me genuinely sad. Oh no! Tell me your promise, Cass, so that I may dedicate my life to fulfilling it. Fuck Zelda, it's the Legend of Cass now. Blathering? Song of the Ancient Hero? Not right now, Cass. Oh no! I just didn't want to have to edit out like all this shit. Okay. We need the nearby shrine. Shrine detection software would be quite useful. I've pressed every button on this controller except the one I needed to. Okay. Searching for shrines. Just like the world of ruin. And the shrines are our friends. Oh, I guess the shrine that's tagged to this place is the one up there in the Rito village. But the problem is, I don't want to go up there yet because it triggers the Va Meadow cutscene, and I kind of wanted to, you know, do all that. You know, it's like its own little story. You know, just saying. Maybe go to a region and solve its problems, get a little bit of narrative flow to this playthrough. You know, but I believe there's another. See, the thing is, I'd put my warp pad down. Tell you what. I could put my warp pad down here. And then if I warp here and get it, because that's where I need to be when the blood moon happens. And I'm fairly certain we heard twinges of a blood moon this morning. So, plus we want the warp pad here for when we go to farm wood anyway. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's a good plan. Just like Goku on Namek, I'm sure y'all aren't used to me having such competent plans. Okay, so in the meantime, we'll do a little bit more cooking. You want to make curry rice, he needs Goron curry powder. I mean, we ain't been to Goron town, so I ain't got none for him, so why even talk to him? Alright, what are we lacking in food? We made hot food. Bonus hearts. Do I have bonus heart materials? I've got hardy durians. Fuck it. Let's just make one real good one. Boom. Plus 20 fucking hearts. Good God. Let's just eat it right now while it's hot. Look how fucking healthy I am. I'm like Invader Zim when he was just chock full of organs, son. Never had they seen such a healthy human boy. I've turned into Nick Naughty. Oh, do we have any Endura Shrooms? Hell yeah. That'll give us full stamina recovery. Because that one little gold sliver still refills our entire green bars. How many orbs do I have, by the way? I think I got enough for 2 upgrades, don't I? Boom. Goes the dynamite. Let's see. Armored Porgy. I believe Hidetaka Miyazaki worked on the Armored Porgy series before he made Dark Souls. Son, look, we're making fucking power fish. Mighty Carp with a pinch of salt was probably real good. Boom! It makes that good shit. Okay. That means if we cook like 2 of them, then with our Berserker helmet, we'll get full attack power. It's a good plan. Make lots of power food. The Mighty Porgy is probably better than the Mighty Carp because it looks cooler. It is. Just 2 of them makes a +3. What happens if you cook 1 and with a pinch of salt? Saltfish. If Walter is watching this, he'll finally be like, that fucking man finally made a video worth watching talking about saltfish. If collard greens were in this video, boys, he'd be tickled. Why, he'd lock my door with chains and put "Don't leave the house, Walter" on it in blood. You gotta understand a lot of weird shit to be getting these jokes. But I hope you've at least played Silent Hill 4. We got all these electric darners, so let's make a lightning resist elixir out of them. What do you say? I like that Magnum and this strange bearded man who looks like he could have a YouTube channel where he complains about video games have been sitting here watching me cook. Also, old Grandpa Curry, but nobody talks to him. Probably because all he eats is curry, which means he has a danger radius about him. I'm going to make fast food. Boom! You eat them and fucking run a marathon, and you might not shit your pants. What kind of stealth food can we get from 5 of these? Boom. Well, it lasts a while, like Big Red Chewing Gum. And of course, Amaranth being the worst Final Fantasy IX character, what can he cook? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ugh, tough fried wild greens. God damn. Okay. I just remembered a way to make money, and it's by just selling meat. The benefit of meat, other than it being delicious, is that it restores a lot of hearts. But we don't got a lot of hearts. Most of our hearts are gold hearts. And unfortunately, you can't write those gold hearts off on your life debt taxes. So our main benefit for meat is that it sells for a high price. If the merchant from Resident Evil 4, if you walk up to him and he just smells a bunch of like juicy meat skewers on you, he's immediately like, ah, stranger. Stranger. He opens up his coat and he's just got bottles of A1 and Heinz. Yeah, I think Heinz 57 can be good on a steak. Is that the first thing that's going to make you unsubscribe from the Tenfey channel? You're like, I put up with a lot of nonsense. I put up with a lot of bad Japanese game developer impressions, and I put up with a lot of weird fan fictions about the fucking rat lady from Final Fantasy 9, but putting Heinz 57 on a steak, I can't do it. He just fucking slams the door. Boys, I'm going to miss him. I'm not going to lie. Alright. Boys, I bet Magnum would like some of this meat. Do you know horses will eat fucking other animals if they get a chance? They're devious. They give off this appearance of being benign. Okay, anything else we ought to cook while we're in the area? Stamina Bass. I just like the way it sounds. It'll only give us green stamina, but it'll be a lot. Boom, 3 wheels. I ain't even got 3 wheels, son. I'm spoiled. They say Hellions throw away 40% of the stamina regeneration in their food. What kind of stealth can you make? I don't do a lot of stealth, but if I did more stealth cooking, it's like if you cooked healthier meals throughout the week. No, nothing gives you good stealth. I've probably got like a stealthy fish, but I think I need that for upgrades. Stealthy fish upgrades, they call them. Oh yeah. Let's see what you get me, boy. Boy! Magnum didn't care for my tone. 2 lightning resist. Okay. I think we've got a good solid mess of food. For most occasions. We've got defense, we've got attack. They're the only 2 stats that matter. So there you go. Where's Beetle? I gotta unload all this meat before it goes bad. Big bad Beetleborg. What's the diary say today? Good stories. The sword that seals the darkness. Are you talking about the Master Sword? Yeah, I used to have that back when it was cool. I left it in the woods. Don't worry, my talking tree friend's watching over it. Sometimes his little children's like to hide under rocks, and so I have to punish them by hitting them in the head. You'll notice I'm doing everything but farming wood. And there's a method to my madness, and that method is I'm easily distracted. Especially in a video game as open as this. Beetle has got to be somewhere around here. You don't go near a stable without running into him. Or if I stood here cooking for so long that he managed to like amble down the road. Probably trying to loosen his load. Because he's always got several women on his mind. I told him he ought to write a song about it, but he's real bashful. Tell you what. What time is it? Okay. We'll put a pin in this. I want to be in the region of the blood moon when it comes. Would you imagine that? It's raining. We need to climb, and it's raining. Oh, good God, doesn't scare me about it like to fuck with you. It's his greatest joy in life. It's the reason he spent all those years making all those amazing breakthrough video games like Mario Brothers and Zelda. Was so that one day he knew he could truly hurt us. Right, we should be able to run ever so slightly on this incline, and that should stop us from slipping for the briefest moments. Yeah, boys. Alright. I'm doing a strange combination of canceling climbing and jumping, but we got up here. Okay. Straight back. Let's see if we notice any more hints of a blood moon. I don't see any of the telltale signs. There's a fucking Lionel just walking around there. He's not standing, so pancakes can't be invoked to describe his nature. He's wandering about like a plate of waffles. Oh no, he may have noticed me. No, Lionel, how did I not run into you the first time? Tell you what, we're going to put a pin in him as well. course, might put a pin in this button. Oh, or have I used up? Okay, there we go. Green. The controls in this game are real unintuitive, by the way. The problem is Nintendo is against everyone else in that their confirm button is still on the right, like the circle was in the PlayStation originally because of Japan and the X and the circle and the ragtime fucking mouse and all this shit. I don't have time to kill this Lionel just right now. I promise after the Blood Moon. Of course, if I kill him before the Blood Moon, he'll respawn and I can kill him again. Oh, and there's a rush room. Boy, I got a lot on me all of a sudden. Fine, just because I know y'all will leave passive-aggressive comments that are like, good job, Uncle Tenfey, taking the smart, safe choice. I was having trouble going to sleep, but your boring-ass video where you refused to fight that Lionel immediately put me into a coma. God, you cried are unforgiving. Do you hear that noise? It sounded like someone trying to cold start a motorcycle. How did you notice me? Senpai! I'm stuck to the side of a wall, you're cheating! Good God, get me away from this spicy lion man. That fucking thing fights too much. You shot me through a mushroom! Tell you what, we'll deal with him later. Okay, I've decided to be the bigger Hylian man. Alright, I believe where Cass is over here. Get me my horse. That thing must have some kind of... Oh, it still fucking sees me! Good God, get me out of here. I'm starting to think that Lionel's fucking fight too much. Good God. I don't know what that fucking poor Zora lady sees in him. Or maybe that's the thing. It's almost like 50 Shades of Grey. Feel free to join me in the strange mental image of a Lionel tying a Zora to a bed now. Okay. There he is. Hoo-ah! Okay, I can't believe all the shit I got to put up with. Just to get this damn Blood Moon thing. There better be a fucking Blood Moon tonight after I've gone through all this. Alright, you cried a real big and bad, and then one bomb arrow gets shot and you all become punk bitches. The kind that gets stitches, too. It's not the kind of punk bitch you want to be. Ideally, you could avoid the label of punk bitch entirely. But... I heard some kind of awful noise. The boys! The lads! We ain't interacted with the lads in forever. Son, how y'all doing? Aren't there usually 3 of you? I guess one of the lads had a previous engagement. Okay. There's not going to be a Blood Moon tonight, is there? If only I'd have played There's going to be a Blood Moon tonight. A Blood Moon tonight. How many fucking packs of bats does Ganondorf fucking have? I fucking missed entirely. There's 900 of the fucking things, and I missed. I know one thing. Keaton's going to get him some fucking bat wings if I ever run into him again. He'll be able to build his own damn bat wings out of smaller bat wings. And then he'll finally catch the Roadrunner. Somebody mod this game and replace Keaton with Wile E. Coyote. Cass, can you make it be a Blood Moon? Cass, are you some sort of necromancer or bloodbender? Are you some sort of lich? Boys, don't I feel foolish. If there's not a Blood Moon, we're going to fucking stare at a fireplace till there is. I'll make the damn Blood Moon. If it started raining right this second, I would know with no doubt that Shigeru Miyamoto's ghost was watching. He's the ghost in the shell. Every Nintendo Switch has a complete fucking digital replica of Shigeru Miyamoto's consciousness inside of it so that he can fuck with the player in real time. Look, Cass has even got this little gazebo where he has a cool diary. Is this Cass's diary? It is! Oh boy. I'm going to find out who Cass has a crush on. The Pagos Woods. Such as dragons and giant serpents. Huh. Where am I going to find dragons and giant serpents? West Hyrule Plains, the Jeddo Bridge. Circular rocks. Find out more. The ancient rock song, son. It's probably some classic rock. All Cass has to do is listen to 106.5 and John Boy and Billy in the morning, son, and he'll get all the classic rock he could stand. If you want to hear the same 20 songs every day till you die, son, John Boy and Billy in the morning, and the best classic rock all day. I no longer care about Cass's journal. I thought it would have something saucy in it. Okay, Cass, I'm back with a brand new invention. I managed to interact with Cass without startling them. It's a new record. Alright. If there was going to be a blood moon, it probably would have happened by now, considering it's past midnight. So tell you what, just in case I fuck up, let's save. And then we're going to build a fire here in Cass's gazebo. I know a secret down in Cass's gazebo. I know a secret that I just can't tell. Okay, we've made a fire sword. I guess we should dress a little bit more appropriately. Just to respect Cass. Alright, let's stay here till tomorrow night. Okay. Here we are with our fiery sword. No, I'm not walking over with my sword drawn so Cass thinks I'm cool. Shut up. Okay. How do you tell if there's going to be a blood moon? We could keep staring at the fire until a blood moon happens and then go back, load a save, and then we'll know how many nights. Whew. Boys, getting that crowd to move out of my yard has gotten so complicated. Alright. I feel like... So, time passes at roughly... It's 9:40. Wait a couple seconds. Still 9:40. A few more seconds. Still 9:40. Okay, what is it? Every 10 seconds is 5 minutes or some shit like that. Get the guy who made the YouTube video explaining the movie Primer in here. Which mountain is that? Oh, there's the mountain where Satoru Iwata's ghost is. Conveniently enough. Satori. It's our Satori Mountain. But it really isn't relevant right now. See, you can only sleep till certain times. There's no thing to just make time pass like Morrowind. I feel like if there was going to be a blood moon tonight, we'd know about it. I feel like Ganon's evil tendrils of deceit would be like more prominent. So let's sleep. I mean, stare at a fire till tomorrow night. How's that sound? Does it seem ominous or is it just the sunset? What do you think, Cass? Well, yes, this is a cool fire sword. And yes, I am a cool hero. How did you notice? Okay. I feel like the air is the more menacing. I don't know if it's fully blood moon menacing, but it's getting there. Cass, have I ever told you that I like your green kerchief that you wear around your neck on the back there? It's like a little cape. It's like a little World of Warcraft cape. Cass is like level 13, son, in Thunder Bluff, and he turned in a quest and got that little cloak. I bet it's got like 1 agility on it. God bless his heart. Well, it's not as ominous as I previously thought it was. So let's stare at the fire just a little bit longer. I can't stop standing in the fire. Just like Garth Brooks. Okay. We're just gonna prance behind Cass. Now, once again, you see this redness. It seems unnatural. Almost like some sort of hateful entity, a calamity of sorts, was going to resurrect all of his dead minions. That's kind of like, did you ever watch the Zelda cartoon? that was part of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. The one where Link is like, "Excuse me, princess." Well, anyway, Ganon's minions were like, their souls were trapped in like a big jar. It looked like a hurricane lantern, like a real big fat one. It was in like Ganon's lair. And Ganon was there, and he was just an angry pigman, which is what, you know, my Ganon. The one true Ganon, the angry pigman Ganon. And when he wanted like some skeletons and moblins, or heaven forbid, Wolfoses out there, he would like summon them out of the jar and they would be manifest. But when Link killed them, probably by zapping him with his little sword, his little Zelda 2 sword, they'd go back in there. And at one point, Link gets killed, partially. But his soul doesn't. It's like his body gets killed. And I believe it ends up in that jar. And a moblin tries to steal his hat at one point. It's a true story.
Nice hat! Ha! I'm back!
That moon's awfully blood-free. That's one of them non-HMO moons, son. Organic. One of them vegan moons. Which means the guy from Scott Pilgrim's going to punch a hole in it. What's his name? How many Scott Pilgrim Evil X's can I remember the name of? Let's see. Louis Patel. Matthew Patel. Ramona's first evil ex-boyfriend with his mystic powers and his hipster demon girls. The second one is Lucas Lee, who I believe is Captain America. He's probably the best one. He's got the most quotable lines. Todd Ingram, I want to say, is the third. He's the vegan psychic boy what punched a hole in the moon for Ramona. But spoilers, he did it for lots of girls. If you read the manga, it shows he's even bigger shitheel than he is in the movie. Fourth would be Roxy Richter. If you touch her on the back of the knee, apparently she calms herself to death and explodes into money. I hope y'all are at least tangentially familiar with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Then 5 and 6 are the Kadianagi twins, the double dragons. Ken and... I don't know the other one's name, I'm sorry. I probably don't even know their last name truly. Cass, it breaks my fucking heart to see such a bloodless moon. It's like a Kasstlevania music track, Bloodless Moon. And of course 7 is Gideon Graves. Also, apparently, I remember in the comic, or at least jokingly, Brian Scott O'Malley in interviews said he was going to include one non-evil ex-boyfriend of Ramona who was just some nice guy. You might be saying, oh, it's raining. I get to hear Uncle Tenfey rant and rave about how you can't start a fire in the rain. But that's why I started the fire in Cass's gazebo, which despite having no walls, remains water-free. Hard to tell if there's a blood moon in the rain. Let's just assume there isn't. Nothing bad happens when you make assumptions. Can you do a skate thingy on that rail? It's called a grind, bro. Okay, let's see. Let us see. All of this is so unnecessary, but I feel so foolish. Because I moved the warp pad over to there. So I had to walk back over here. The sunk cost fallacy, I'm consumed by it. But I'm getting that fucking blood moon. Because once I get that blood moon and we get this shrine, we ain't got to worry about it anymore. It's done. Out of sight, out of mind. Cass, I really do enjoy your song. But, I mean, you could put a little bit of twang on it. You know, I never noticed the little Triforce decal on his accordion. That's fucking adorable. Son, customize your accordion. Why wouldn't you? Son, eventually he'll reach the true phase. That's where you get a picture, so when you pull your accordion all the way out, it's a saucy pinup of your waifu, son. One of them waifu accordions, I believe they know them as. Boys, look at that moon. Unless it's the blood moon of the android from the aliens there that bleeds milk. I don't believe it's a blood moon. I can't believe it's not blood moon. I got a good feeling about tonight. I'm not going to say anything about the weird Batman Beyond / later seasons of the Ninja Turtles / Batman the Animated Series Season 3 and 4 Blood Moon. I didn't like Batman the Animated Series as much after the art style changed to like the more unified, simplistic, like DC animated universe. That Batman, it's like his character changed with it. Because like early Batman, like Bruce Wayne walking around in his brown suit, being a huge fucking clumsy goof. Remember when he tripped and knocked that birthday cake in the swimming pool, and like everybody thought he was a huge loser.
I'm sorry. Pardon me. Oops.
I like that Bruce Wayne. Remember that time he tried to read a newspaper, but he was trapped in a dream world, and so the letters were all messed up and he got confused? Ah, the good times. One time he had to fight a ninja, but there was a lady in the room tied up and watching, and Bruce Wayne was like, well, I can't do cool Batman karate in front of this lady. She's going to be a huge fucking narc. So Robin had to like throw a bola at a big rolled up carpet, and it rolled over her and presumably broke her fucking neck. And then Batman was like, hot damn, and he went over to that fucking bald-headed ninja and just whipped the dog shit out of him. It's a good episode. It's overcast. I know the moment I leave there'll be a blood moon, so I'm not going to. You signed up for Tenfey's Magical Video Game Adventure. Well, it's not all just fun and rainbow, son. It's not all plot progression and humorous quips. Sometimes you got to get down and dirty and just prance about a tall mushroom with an accordion playing Birdman and talk about 90s cartoons. It's just, you got to grit your teeth, son. I still don't know why we heard that twinge of Blood Moon music that morning. Maybe it's all inside my head. At least I'm safe inside my mind. Why? I just wanted to do a cool move. Do you think Cass will think my cool Metal Gear Rising helmet is neat? Hey Cass, what's up? No, the more appropriate response I'd be like, hey Cass, what's up? When he saw me, he'd go, who? And like would be like, oh, never mind. I gotta go. That poor boy. God bless his heart. He just wants to make friends. And what better friends are there than bird people? Like if you're friends with a bird person and you're sitting around the house and you want to go to Taco Bell at 11 o'clock at night, but you can't drive. I'm not going to say what actions you took to lead to being at the point where you can't drive, but you're a responsible adult and you're not going to drive under those circumstances. Well, if you've got a friend who's a birdman, he could just grab you with his big fucking meaty talons and fly your ass to the Taco Bell. And even better, he could fly you to the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Boys, what would you even get? Breadsticks and chalupas. I don't know if any combination of fast food would kill you quicker. Is there just no moon? Did Piccolo blow the moon up? What fucking time is it? Even if the blood moon happens during an overcast, I feel like Ganon's hate permeates the clouds. They call it Ganon's hate radiation. Or hatiation for short. Whew. Boys, this is some full Purple Tunic Saga. We're going through. You know, I kind of like this look without the hood. What's the armor difference? 4 points. My God. My God. Maybe the Purple Tunic Saga could have been better if we'd have just worn this Caesar-ass crown the whole time. That's what the marketing executives are going to say. I'm going to be like, look, it was the writing and pacing of the Purple Tunic Saga. Y'all introduced too many new horses. Like, the fans didn't like it. And they're like, no, if the elf boy there had some sort of a gold leaf crown there with a gem in the middle, yeah? You see, it's the same man that hired Link to cut his grass in the previous episode. You didn't think he'd come back? He's like, yeah, the Hero of the Wild's got a gold crown on. And look, we can sell his weeding variant figure. That'll be the chase figure. No, of course, when you buy the TMVA Link outfit blind box figures, everyone knows that the chase figure is Tingle Time. God damn it. Well, there's the moon, and it struck my eye. Not like a particularly large pizza pie, but it's still a moire, which means it's not Blood Moon. Why don't we do a little spot of Amiibo Christmas while we're waiting? So this is like, we promised Cass that the last year we had Amiibo Christmas at my grandma's place there in Haddonbo Village. So this year we're going to have Amiibo Christmas where he wants. Let's see, I want Sheik and Ganon and Gerudo Lady and Rivali and Goron Man and Fishwife. Ooh, Wolflink. I still haven't summoned... You know, I should have summoned Wolflink when I was fighting all those monsters earlier, but I probably accidentally killed him. I don't know if you can hit Wolflink or not. I've literally never summoned Wolflink. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's just not something you think about. Alright, what's the Fishwife going to get us? Fish, of course. Boom. The Zora Spear. I don't believe I can justify making room for that fucking spear. I mean, I'm going to use this axe later to cut wood, so... we'll see. Let's see what's in the next chest. Goron boy, give me something good. I already have his rare headpiece, so... everything else is just icing on the cake, boys. Cobble Crusher is good for... it's just as good at smashing boulders as the sledgehammer, I believe. And it looks cooler. God, of course, Rivali won't scan. He's a goddamn tsundere. He's not like it's not like I want to give you free items or anything. Baka. Okay. Plain arrows. Love it. Always gotta have them. Such good bow. Okay. Gotta have that good bow. Yes, excuse me. I ordered the good bow. If Cass just turned around, he'd have him the best material for a song about the time an elf boy just summoned magical treasures, presumably through the Hellsphere. I like to think all these amiibo chests are in the Hellsphere, and then Magnum sees them every time I summon him. Probably a few of them hit him on the head. I don't particularly care for the way the Gerudo shield looks, so I'm not going to make inventory space for it. Don't tell the fucking thick-thighed Gerudo lady. Okay. Are y'all enjoying Cass's song? Luminous Stone's not bad. Anything that I don't have to make inventory space for is a good item on Amiibo Christmas. That's my new standard. I'm like, look, if I could fit it on this fucking shelf with my anime figures, then it's fine. You know, I ain't even cooked any of these Zap Shrooms and Chill Shrooms. Shock arrows. And I believe we'd know by now if we were in Blood Moon territory. This isn't a fire. I was sitting here waiting for my sword to catch on fire. I was like, ooh, I can get the broke fire sword. Alright, I'm genuinely going to leave the Wolflink amiibo card right here. If I were to actually open my Midna Wolflink amiibo, I could set it there and it would probably do a better job of grabbing my attention than this terrible Chinese knockoff card. But I can't open it. It'll get dust on it. Good God. There's a reason my Bring Arts Freya Crescent figure is still sitting in the box right here beside me. Well, I see fucking Dinra. If I go after Dinra to get some of his dragon parts, do you think there'll be a blood moon? No. It would be too cruel. Tell you what, just in case though, let's save first. Because I can't put down the warp pad because it's at the fucking stable or I'm going to farm wood. Everybody loses. Okay. Have I got regular arrows? Okay, good. We're just going to get a shard of his horn. We need some Frosh horn. If we're going to get the hero's tunic, we need each of the 3 dragons. We need like 2 shards of their horn to upgrade it multiple times. Oh, good God. Yes, put a fucking mushroom there. I mean, those fucking things. 36. It's still not enough. You guys don't understand. We're going to need a solid fucking mess of them eventually. Okay. I like this plateau because it's got lots of footholds and such. Like Tom Cruise in a Mission Impossible 2 or 3. I don't know. They're all the fucking same movie. Except for the first one. That one's a little bit different. He probably wouldn't get much of a challenge out of climbing this little plateau because all the footholds. You don't think Dinral flew away while I was ranting and raving about mountain climbing. Look, there's a shrine thing in the Gerudo Highlands. You have to shoot that little symbol with a lightning arrow. No, Dinral, come back! I didn't get none of your parts! Did we activate a stone talus? God almighty. Rare. Alright, idiot, you want to fight me? Ow, you can't fucking cheat. Where's my cobble crusher? Get me up. I'm gonna fight you in fucking purple tunic majesty above the fruited plain. I missed. You're not allowed to move like that. You can see where my bomb arrow hit in the background. I'm gonna climb up you, and you can't do nothing about it. And I'm gonna spin to win, baby. Garen-sama, watch me. This would be a lot better if I put on my Berserker helmet. But I told the boy I would fight him in canon Purple Tunic Saga attire, and I'm going to do it. I've got to prove. This is the trial. The trial by stone. Oh! Now I did a cool fucking jump dodge, and I feel like I shouldn't have got hit by that. Stop fucking making these little jittery movements. Goddamn. This is the part where you fall down. Okay, we're going to spin. We're going to win. Boom! Fuck you. We did it, boys! Heroes, the whole lot of us. One fucking... Okay, there's a diamond. No, that's an opal. God. For a rare fucking Colossus, he didn't drop any of that good shit. Oh god, it's raining. And in a minute, it'll be pouring. If I know anything about that old man, snoring is soon to follow. Do y'all remember nursery rhymes? Rushroom, rushroom, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I notice you? Didn't I run through here earlier? Or am I imagining that? Is that little forest... I feel like that's the forest where I saw a bunch of moblins with swords and I was like, I ain't fighting them. But I honestly can't remember. Well, fuck it. If that fucking blood moon is never going to happen, let's just go kill that Lionel while we can. And then he can respawn and we can kill him again. We need Lionel chunks. We need that good Lionel shit to upgrade the Berserker set. Now, the foxes we just kill for fun. That's my impression of Liquid Snake piloting Metal Gear. I like killing the foxes, brother. Liquid Snake seems like the kind of guy who eats beans on toast every morning, son. Although you meet Little Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5. But Metal Gear Solid 5 story is stupid and dumb, so let's just pretend that we don't know about it. It's a good plan. If the blood moon were to happen right now, peeved. Peeved would be... Okay, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. There ain't gonna be a blood moon at fucking 1 in the morning. Jesus. Alright, let us get outfitted for combat. When I fight Lionels, I like to have a good sword. And a good Lionel killing sword in our current inventory. I mean, the Lionel, the mighty Lionel sword. It has it right there in the name. Bows are more for stunning than damage, but I mean, this one's got 25 attack power, so that's pretty damn good. This shield looks cool. That's our soul thing. Okay, this will give us the most defense while giving us good offense. Well, if I eat 3 bananas, then I can wear the purple hood. Kind of clashes though, doesn't it? Fish head. Nah, we'll stick with the Zerker helm. Okay, and then we're going to eat. So we only need 2 attack up to get max attack. But this is like a red Lionel. Fuck it. Why wouldn't I eat good shit? Alright, that's our buffs. Let's save. And now let's fucking put this motherfucker in his place. Oh, I'm hot shit. My lower body's a horse, so everybody thinks I'm real fucking intimidating. I think I hit him once in the fucking jaw, but I didn't. Good God, you're cheating already! Remember, when your opponent does something you're not anticipating, just call it cheating. It's the professional way to fight. You thought I didn't remember how to block overhead slams, son. Have you not seen any way the wind blows? Look at that big fucking multi-shot bow on that motherfucker. God damn, I gotta have it. The moment I saw that Lionel's multi-shot bow, I knew I had to have it. Come at me, bros of steam. Huzzah! Where Flurry Rush, I believe, is an ability that sometimes you're given in the game when you dodge attacks. You're gonna shoot your bow at me? That's fucking cheating. That's fucking cheating! Why? Why are you allowed to cheat all the time? Fuck you, Bites of Dusto. Get me back in time. Alright, now we've got our shit together. We learned some valuable lessons about being good at video games. So let's apply them in real life. Hey, buddy boy, buddy boy, buddy boy. I'm mad because I don't understand how you're supposed to dodge that. If we want to min-max for safety, we could put on like lightning resist gear until we got near him and then put on the damage gear to do more damage. Will an ice arrow freeze you? No, of course not. Oh, if you just kind of run away, he just sometimes doesn't hit you. But then sometimes the game's like, well, he just hits you anyway, fuck you. Min-max. Min-max. What you gonna do? Okay. Hopefully we can hang around him so he won't shoot us with so many fucking arrows point blank anymore, and we won't have to worry about putting that shock helmet back on. What you gonna do, buddy boy? Buddy boy! Get parried? It's a good fucking plan. I certainly like it, but it doesn't really work out the best in your favor, does it? I can't wait to have that fucking multi-shot back. It's like I'm fucking at the beach and this Lionel came walking out the water, and the moment I see that multi-shot bow on his back, like I tilt my sunglasses down and I'm like, I like to get me some of that fucking 3-shot action. Non-stop infinite money. We've got like 2 back at the house, right? I like how I'm in the middle of pitch combat and I'm sitting here trying to think about my finances. That's how you can tell I'm an adult now. Good God, when did I become so good at video games? We could probably kill him right here in this frozen time. And he's dead. Deader than a conch, I believe, to use the medical term. Alright, let's throw away some old shit to make room for that good shit. Oh, we want his Cobble Crusher too. Oh, we've got space for that. The Lionel Crusher. That's right, the Cobble Crusher is that shit we used to beat a rock man to death. Alright, clear me a spot. Throw that fucking shit on the ground. And we'll get Jameson this fucking front page exclusive picture of a big fucking club. If only I could, like, set up my camera like Peter Parker does to get action shots of me getting fucking clobbered by a Lionel. You know Jameson would run that shit in the paper. Okay. Alright, well, we can clear this pen. Alright, I think we're getting to get back to dancing around Cass's Mushroom Palace. Mushroom Palace Zone. Featuring Kass the... What would Cass's Sonic the Hedgehog name be? He's like a macaw or something. Or he could just have a regular ass name, like Amy Rose. You all are going to cause me problems in the future, so I'm going to destroy you now. I accidentally didn't realize I had my good Lionel bow equipped, which means I shot a shitload of bomb arrows. My God, how embarrassing. Boys, I can't wait to see Keaton. I'm going to be walking up to Keaton's booth, and just like that episode of Simpsons where they went to Itchy and Scratchy Land, he's going to have a sign that says no key swings, and Link's going to be like, don't! Oh no, do you hear that? See, I know you all heard it. It was the twinge of the blood moon. Once again, this is another fan-made Kasstlevania game, Twinge of the Blood Moon. I find 2 good hits with a chunky Lionel sword is enough to take down most big choo-choos. and cut through bathroom scum. Why do you think the Lionel's sword is shaped like this? Did y'all remember that I just left Magnum standing here in a field? I wonder if the game would let me summon him to the top of the mushroom. That sounds like a really odd euphemism. You feel free to use that when you're in the bar. You're like, hey baby, how about I summoned you to the top of my mushroom? Here, just put on this ancient warp saddle. You little motherfuckers are going to grow up to be big motherfuckers, which means I have to pick you up and throw you to death. I did it. I'm the hero. Cass, I hope you've been watching all this. If he watched me fight that Lionel and wrote a song about it, I don't even care if it's embarrassing. It makes me look bad. He'll even tell him about how I saved Scum. Because Cass is like the sands of Hyrule in Breath of the Wild, son. Only he sees the truth of the timelines. But that's just a game theory. Five Nights at Cass's. Okay. No, I'm not keeping this Lionel sword on my back to make Cass think I'm cool. Shut up. Not everything I do is to impress Cass. Gee whiz. Y'all would think I had a secret crush on him or something. Just because I've written all that fan fiction about him hanging out. Him hanging out with a Johnny Goldmane and Lee Kulau from Neko Jishi doesn't mean that I have a huge crush on him or anything. Cass, I can't help but notice that I've got this cool fucking sword. How about you? Sorry, I forgot I'm wearing my casual climbing attire again. Let me put on my more heroic clothes. Boys, it's hard to get noticed by that man. Okay, back to business. The Huns need to be defeated. Okay. Where are my bundles of wood? I'm literally using up bundles of wood to do this shit. The one thing that I went to... It's like that... There was a Simpsons comic I read once as a kid. It's probably the only issue I ever read, but it was like a kind of Treehouse of Horror type setting. Or story, like a non-canon story. And in it, Homer was like this eccentric comic book collector who, like, I guess he was very wealthy because he wore like a smoking jacket. But like, he had collected all the rarest comic books in the world and he had them in this climate-controlled storage. And anyway, the story is he's in there reading and he gets locked in there for some reason and nobody's there to help him. And it's like freezing cold. And so the only way to stay alive long enough for somebody to come save him is he has to burn the comics for warmth. And it's like a Twilight Zone twist parody ending. That's somehow relevant to what I was talking about. You know, I'm starting to think I might ramble aimlessly on this YouTube channel. Insight. I received a boon from the God of Wisdom, and it gave me great insight. And now I have to destroy the world. Have y'all read the Goblin Slayer manga, by the way? The movie, quote-unquote, just came out, or at least on the sites that I use. The totally legit websites that I watch anime on. And I believe the movie takes place where the manga currently is. They're in like a snowy fortress. That's not a blood moon. But y'all heard the blood moon twinge. I know you did. Okay. Save again in case I fuck up. Is this going to be a whole episode? I looked down to get a drink of Dr. Pepper during that little loading screen and noticed the Wolf Link card sitting there and realized I should have summoned him when I fought that Lionel. He could have made a difference. I need to play through Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U, which I have, because in it there's an optional dungeon you can enter by scanning your Midna Wolf Link amiibo. And inside of it, you do puzzles as Wolf Link or combat trials or something. And the further you get in it, you level up, and that level directly translates into how much health the Wolf Link familiar gives you in this game when you summon him. But if I was going to do all that, I'd have to use my real amiibo. Son, I couldn't level up this fucking Chinese card. Son, what would the president think? He's joined the fictional characters that are watching this playthrough. And when he sees that I have a non-legit amiibo that I leveled up, he'd be like, sad. Sad! I wouldn't even get none of his McDonald's. I wouldn't even get McDonald's for dinner. Boys, that's a bad future. Oh, God. For some reason, I just got real hot and sweaty in real life. I believe it's unrelated to me talking about my Cass crossover fanfictions earlier. I think it's because I've turned all the fans off in this room to make the recording better. I've sacrificed my body for y'all. I've been recording for over 2 hours. What have I accomplished? Well, I activated the tower, and I solved the lightning planes riddle and got a lot of rubber shirt. And, I got to the stable and put down a wart pad. I killed a Lionel. It might not be enough to make Cass right. Well, Cass secretly sings a song about me, because spoilers, if we do listen to his song at the stable, it's about the hero. And I believe Zelda might make a cameo in it. So technically, Cass does sing about me. He just doesn't realize it. Or maybe at the end, Cass will be like Aunt May. Cass will be laying in a hospital bed. And Link will be like, I'm sorry, Cass. I'm sorry I didn't have more time for you. And it's because... And Cass is like, because you're the hero of the wild. And Link's like, what? You knew? And Cass is like, oh, I always knew. Now go. Be the hero that I always sung about. And then Cass died in that hospital bed. Boys, I made that story real sad. I hope that guy that's obsessed with Cass, that posts on 4chan sometimes, doesn't watch this playthrough. He's going to be real sad. Boys, he'll write, he'll be like, fine, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 9, and I bet he won't be kind to a certain character. What's it been? 4 months in game of me sitting at that shrine trying to get a blood moon. I could have farmed all the wood I would ever need in this playthrough if I hadn't sunk so much cost into this huge fallacy. See, this is why I like the no true Scotsman fallacy, because you don't sink as much cost into it. Alright. Well, realistically, how long does it take us to run from the stable warp point to here? If we ignore the fucking Lionels and shit, we could warp here and just... It probably... If there's no blood moon tonight, I'll go back to the stable and start farming wood. And then if we see a blood moon is going to happen, we can rush back here. Okay. Alright, that moon. The moon has like a sickly wane to it, but it doesn't look particularly bloody. As always, let's save, so that if we make any mistakes whatsoever, we can return back in time. It's just like playing an Elder Scrolls game. You're never allowed to make a mistake. The Rito stable. Do you think anyone else can see this glowing spot? Oh look, more free wood. We win. Is Beetle nearby? I forgot I'm supposed to be selling all this meat to Beetle. Well, if we see him while we're farming wood, I'll do something about it. Alright, I need an axe. I've got an axe to grind. What's slow on attack power and could be thrown away? Probably this fucking thing, because we've got a more better, great flame blade. So here's how you get lots of wood. You come to this shrine. You come to this stable, and there's all these fucking already felled logs around here because it's supposed to be like a lumbering encampment. And so you just... I guess you can't hit what you're standing on. But you come through here. You can use bombs to do this too, but it's not a very wise use of bombs. Like Peppy Hare probably wouldn't approve. But you can run around. You genuinely tend to get more wood drops when you use an axe as opposed to blowing shit up with a bomb. Although the ones under there are a bit more tenacious, a bit more Jack Black in nature. So maybe we can use bombs. And maybe it'll be ever so slightly wise. Do you just fly down here real quick while we're warping? I did think Cass could see our warp essence flying through the ionosphere. And he's just flying here as hard as he can so that he could be sitting there playing a song when we show up. God bless his heart. He cares about our immersion. Son, the wood just erupts out of the shit. And after you do that, I mean, you could keep cutting all these trees down, but it wouldn't be as efficient. So every time we warp here... No, stop it. You're supposed to be warping. It's because it's where I'm standing that Link won't select the... I'm getting real upset, y'all. Link's getting upset. Tell you what, let's move the warp medallion over to here so it's not so close to the damn stable. And it'll probably mitigate some of these problems. What do you think? And just because we left him on a lonely hill somewhere, I'm going to summon Magnum right here so that he can look at these horses' asses. I don't know if they're male or female. But when it comes to asses, I guess it don't really matter. Son, it's the most progressive thing ever said on Tenfey channel, son. When it comes to asses, And as you can see, we've warped back and all these fallen logs have respawned. So, from y'all's point of view, every time I do this, it's going to be instantaneous because I'm going to edit out the loading screen. But I'm here like fucking Robo in 600 AD, replanting an entire continent spanning forest just so you can get rare hats. But I mean, we need those rare hats to beat Lavos. They give you status protection. Lavos is all the time confusing people and shit. That's part of his sneaky repertoire, or her sneaky repertoire. There's like a running theme in Chrono Trigger that most of the central figures are female. Because you got like Marl / Nadia / Queen Lean. And you got Azala of the Reptites is female. And of course Ayla, the leader of the primitive humans, is female. And the mother computer in the future is female. Queen Scala, and not Queen Scala, Queen Zeal and Scala. I guess Magus would be about your only male representative. So there you go. This has been my TED Talk on how Chrono Trigger is a feminist masterpiece. Good times. Nobody tell Miyamoto about this, by the way, because you know he'll patch it out of the game. He wants you to tediously cut entire forests down. In direct spite of Ted Turner, he wants you to destroy the environment. I love... Do y'all get the running gag that Ted Turner cares about the environment? It's because he made Captain Planet. Of course, I'm legally required anytime I bring up Ted Turner to point out the fact that he cancels SWAT cats, which means he's a villain, a true villain. There aren't many true villains in reality, but Ted Turner's one of them. Hey Cass, remember that time I ran in front of you with an axe like the killer from Deadly Premonition and then warped away through the Hades sphere? I guess at some point I should just like do this off camera. But every time I've worked here so far, I've had true classic Tenfeyisms to spew at you, son. The kind of Tenfey you signed up for. Immediately after proclaiming that I'd always have something to say, I went dead fucking silent. How many of these? 87 is still not enough. We need like I don't even remember, probably a few hundred to do the full Tarrytown, which we can't even do because you have to have access to all the main cities to get all the NPCs for Tarrytown. But hopefully we can do enough to get that crowd to move off my fucking property. It's really all I care about. How much time elapses when we warp? Now, as far as axes go, there are 2 here, and they will respawn every blood moon. Where's the other one? Just laying over here. And of course, there's axes all over the fucking place. I mean, and if you really want to, you could just use bombs. You'll probably get less wood overall, but I mean, you'll never run out of them. And frankly, you'll blow the things up faster, but you, like I said, you don't get as many drops generally. I guess there's something to be said for the precision of cutting these things with an axe as opposed to using explosives. Physics and all that. Alright, we got 109 fucking wood. Cass, do you think that's enough? Cass, have you seen Beetle? There he is. Get this out of my inventory. I got to talk to this man. He was so admonished. Did you think it was cool when I threw that axe, or do you think I'm like a scary maniac now? I don't like that sideways glance he gave me. Beetle, wake the fuck up. Have I got a deal for you? I've been staring at a fire for a week straight with all this meat in my pocket, and now I'm going to sell it to you now that it's properly fermented. Boys, we're going to make a fucking meaty fortune. Son, watch the money explode. Burst into snacky happiness, son. That's right, Beetle. I'm going to sell you all the meat. Beetle is my contact in the black market that nobody talks about in proper animal society. I'm doing another one of my little Beastars fan fictions. If I lived in the Beastars universe, I'd be a cool tiger. That's my Beastar Sona. I once asked Digibro what he and May's Beastar Sonas would be, but I feel like they didn't take the question very seriously. Okay. Well, I have money to activate the fairy fountain now. Let's do that. Then we could say we actually achieved something. Wait, I already know it's going to be cold there. Let's put on our warm clothing. There we go. And a bandana, just to make us look cool. Luckily, my metal pants will retain the heat of the sun. Okay. Before I forget, how many damn orbs of power am I in possession of? 8 orbs of power! We could probably almost complete our damn stamina wheel, right? I need 3 more, I believe, to have max stamina. And there is another shrine right there. Plus, there's a memory of Zelda being extra tsundere up there. Alright, lady, I got your fucking blood roofies. Is it still cold here, or can I put on my good clothes so that the Great Fairy thinks I'm cool? If she busted out and I was dressed like that, she'd be like, ugh, here's your money back. I'm gonna go back to living in my fucking pod. Alright, now we can upgrade shit to rank 3. Good God, talk about being spoiled. Like, if we were to rub a bunch of bokoblin guts on this shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this shit. Boys, that lady got real saucy with us. Defense for days. We're low on bokoblin fangs. I must have given all of them to fucking Keaton and probably said something stupid like, I ain't never gonna need no bokoblin fangs. And if I ever do, may the Lord strike me dead. Okay, we got just enough Hinox guts to make our armor better. So that's good. No, I'm not gonna watch you try to kiss me again, good God. I only left that in the first time for the audience. Boys, you crowd ain't gonna believe what she does to you to get to rank 4. Let's just say you're no longer a boy when she gets done with you. Next time I fight that lion, I'm gonna have armor for days. I'll just sit there laughing as he impotently flails against me. Speaking of Lionel, we can make our barbarian helmet. Just a might bit better. See if we can get it to rank 3. Then it'll be real good. Ooh, we can. Because we got them Lionel guts. Do you have it? Ooh. Do you have it? Lionel guts. Okay, what you got for me now, lady? Damn, I need more yellow choo-choo jelly. Well, I can generate yellow choo-choo jelly. So that's no problem. I just want to see what... probably lightning key swings are going to be needed at some point. Vault fruit. That shit grows in the desert. I imagine all 4 of the vault fruit we currently possess is all from Amiibo Christmas chests. There's really no reason to upgrade that hat. I'm not going to wear it again. Well, these just use ancient tech to upgrade it. And I've got all kinds of ancient tech. Because I'm all the time fucking blatting them scrambly guardians. Some folks say that when the hero of the wild slows down time to blat them guardians, you get to hear cool One Punch Man remix music in the background. But it's just a myth. Okay. Enhance away, sweet cheeks. Yeah, there's no reason not to get that shit up to high level. I'm becoming the cyborg ninja I was always born to be. Oh, that's right. I needed rupees to become a cyborg ninja. I probably need about 4,000 to buy the 2 pieces of the ancient armor set that I need for my proper cyborg ninja LARPing. If only there was like an ancient tech, like katana. But alas. Okay, so we need 3 more choo-choo jellies, and then we're going to need 15 choo-choo jellies. And 3 plus 15, I have it on very good authority, is somewhere in the ballpark of 18. Give or take a standard deviation, of course. Nobody needs to inform the stand-up maths guy about this. He doesn't need to be watching this video. Are there any secret fairies? Do I need a picture of this when I go back to that guy and I'm like, yeah, I threw your money in a fucking water pit. Deal with it. Probably not, but it wouldn't hurt. You can't actually take a picture of the fairy herself because you're always locked into that cutscene. So she's covered her tracks too well. Oh, that's right. We were going to generate choo-choo jellies. So luckily, you can convert blue choo-choo jelly into any of the other choo-choo jellies through the application of force. Physics. It's a physics problem. Alright, what am I doing with these fucking bows? We gotta start using these fucking swallow bows. Alright. So let's shoot it nearby. Boom. And just like that, lightning. We could also swing, or stab them with our lightning spear. But that lightning spear, if a certain somebody found out that we were using our fucking valuable lightning spear to make choo-choo jelly, boys would go tongue lashing, and not the good kind. Well, that one was a fucking dud. What is fucking happening? Huh. There you go. That's what I wanted. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Alright, sweet cheeks. I got some rubber armor, see? Needs upgrade. Another nice side effect of never upgrading the fishwife helmet is that we'll always have something that we can upgrade, because we should always have 3 Lizavulf horns. And you can only see this screen if you have at least one piece of armor she can upgrade. So you can't know what you need to get upgrades unless you have something that you already have the stuff for. It's very unintuitive, very Shigeru Miyamoto. I don't know what wandering around in them caves as a kid had to do with this, but damn if that ain't the way he made it. Alright. Now if we can get that full rubber set to level 2, I believe you become lightning proof when you wear it. Which is nifty, because then you can run around with all the fucking metal weapons you want, and Zeus-chan, all he can do is impotently throw lightning bolts at you while screaming that you're cheating, and it's not fair, and that it's his birthday, and he gets to play all the Xbox he wants. But we need Volt Fruit. I'm real tempted to just go to the desert. I mean, I could make the whole desert section like the second part, or the second Divine Beast. I ain't exactly got to go in anti-clockwise order as I'm planning to do. Why, if the wind were to blow that way, we could even go in that direction, based on its whims. I forgot that I left shrine detection software running. Oh, that's right, there's gyrocopter guardians around here. Yeah, there they are. It's a good idea to go ahead and farm us up some more ancient parts, especially if we're going to be getting like cyborg pants later. Alright, all I need is you. Or you. I don't remember which one I'm using. I've even got 2 ancient arrows, just enough. More than enough to smoke any guardian that moves. Literally, because you only need one. Alright, where you at? It's the acapella version. Boom. I fucking told him. No cores, but that's okay. It's like me when I go to a shitty college party and open the cooler and there's nothing but Miller High Life in there. I'm like, no cores. But alright, the joke is that of the cheap beers, I actually prefer Miller High Life because, spoilers, it's the champagne of beers. Alright, let's use our chonky sword. Let's use our less chonky sword to break these things. That way they don't blow up everywhere. Could I get some good shit out of one of these, by the way? Well, hell, I should have just complained earlier. It's like retail in America. You just bitch and moan and get what you want. It might be like that in other countries, too. It probably is. I find that bitching is a universal human trait, not reserved to one culture. Would anyone like to fight me, by the way? Juicy wolf meat. Fine. I've sworn off the stuff, son. With such arrogance, I believed that I could climb this without the climbing gear on, and I did it. And I was rewarded with a treasure chest for being the hero. I wish I could get something real good. Okay, buddy boy. Buddy boy. Wham bam! Thank you, ma'am. Thank God that there was ground near my feet, because I immediately fell out of frozen time. It would have shattered my ankles. I didn't win any fucking cores anyway, idiots. I'll just stick to Rolling Rock. I should pick one of them cheap beers and see if I can get them to be a sponsor for Tenfey channel. Remember when I used to drink Mike's Harder lemonade? Boys, it's been a long time. I'm too mature for that now. I drink Bud Light with lime, thank you, like an adult. What is it I saw over here? I saw those. I knew it was something that drew me in this direction. Yes, honey, I know there's a shrine here. Alright, I'm not lost. Alright, yeah, I was going to say, I believe I have pictures of these. Oh yeah, ruby and topaz, baby. Well, don't I look quite full. A chunky Catman sword could prove quite useful. Okay, there we go. I've achieved so many goals so quickly, I forgot what we were doing. Oh yeah, Tarrytown, get that crowd off my property. Everything's going according to plan. Shut up.